So today we're gonna do the leetcode question 217, contain duplicate. So in this given problem, we are given an array and we have to return true if the value appears at least twice in the array, and false if every value is distinct. So in order to solve this problem, we're gonna talk through different approaches and which one will be the best fit with the least time complexity. So the first solution we can think of is brute force. In this solution, what you do is you're gonna take one element and compare it through entire array, and if it matches, then we return true as it contains duplicate. But for this, the space complexity is big of 1 for each element. So if we take a first element, we have to compare it against all other elements inside the array, and if we do it for the whole array, it comes to big of n square. It's a time complexity. The space complexity remains same because we don't have to use any other data type to hold any of the value, so we just have a constant space. The second approach we can think of is we're gonna sort this. Of course it has some overhead to sort it, but if we take an example of the input we given, so nums have a value 1, 2, 3 and 1. So if we sort it, we will get 1, 1, 2 and 3. So for this, we just have to compare the adjacent element, and the time complexity comes to b of n log n, which is better than the first solution or the approach we have talked about. And our goal is to get the optimal solution, optimal algorithm to go through and solve this problem. So we're gonna try to solve this on log of n, or not log of n, but big O of n, linear time. So for that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna implement a hash set. So of course using hash set has some space complexity because we are going to use additional data type, data structure. So we have to insert every element in the hash set, so it will have a complexity of O of n, and for the hash set the time complexity comes up to O of n, because for every element the insertion operation or searching through the array is O of 1, so for whole array it's O of n, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna create a hash set, and then we're gonna check, insert it every, if we're gonna create a hash set, and before inserting we're gonna check if that element already exists there. So if it exists, we can simply return true as a value. So this is pretty easy problem, and we have talked through various ways to solve it. It comes up that hash set is the optimal solution or the best solution to do this problem.